helped mankind a huge bit. It has made possible things that once seemed impossible. Today we delve into online technology and how it has helped many institutions of higher learning with their processes.
Online technology has revolutionized studying. Modern day campuses rely a lot on the internet. Nowadays, many school activities are conducted online, including registration of classes, messaging, among others. We met up with a few digital students, and here's what they had to say.
Okay, the student portal has helped me a lot. As a matter of fact, as I came to this from the first experience, I thought that I'll be going to all the offices, like in the other public universities, which I have not mentioned by their names, but it has helped me a lot that even I cannot, it's not a matter, I can get all what I want from the portal, and that's a benefit to me.
The student portal helps so much when it comes to registering classes. It's actually more beneficial because you can register classes outside school, not necessarily the computer lab or something like that, but it can be around school or outside school, and you are sure you'll attend the classes well. And,
To get an insight of how the operations work, we went to the specialists themselves, and here's what they had to say on the usage and application of online technology here at Daystar University.
The usage of internet, as I will also show you, you'll find most of the graphs show high capacity than we expected. And actually when you put in terms of graphing, of bandwidth utilization, you find that each and every day there's a new requirement and there's a new pipe which has been asked for more additional bandwidth in terms of internet. In short, internet is widely used. What I can say is 80% of the acquired internet within Daystar University goes into browsing of the net, things attaching of documents online, but only 20% of that internet is reserved for other files movement from one location to the other. So having 80% of this internet being in full utilization, which is actually not enough, it means that here in Daystar University, we highly, both students, staff and faculty, we highly utilize internet as the basis of our operations.
Really?
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 It's time for a phone to save us from our phones. New Windows Phone, designed to get you in and out and back to life.
That is what our experts had to say regarding Daystar's online technology. Coming up is Simon Basila, who got a chance to speak to one of Daystar's ICT consultants. My name is Kawira Kileji for the Info Web Show.
Well, good morning, viewers. Welcome to the Info TV program. And with me today, we have Mr. Julius Muli, a senior consultant at Daystar University in regards to networking and administration.
Good. I'm Julius Muli. I'm in charge of network and infrastructure here at Daystar University, and most of the time I'm based in Nairobi campus.
Thank you very much. Now, we have a few questions in which we'd like us to talk more about. So the first question, how would you describe Daystar's internet activity?
One, I may say that everything nowadays is running on internet. And as you know, of late, especially this century here, we are on 21st century, which is coupled with everything bundled on the cloud. And I can say that we cannot avoid what is right at hand as at the moment, and the usage of internet, as I will also show you, you'll find most of the graphs show high capacity than we expected. And actually, when you put in terms of graphing or bandwidth utilization, you find that each and every day there's a new requirement and there's a new pipe which has been added for more additional bandwidth in terms of internet. In short, internet is widely used.
In terms of the internet activity, let's say, how would you rate Daystar University? Are our internet standards at par? Have we met the requirements we need to meet as a university so that we can be regarded, let's say, as a digital university?
What it requires for any big organization or higher institution of learning to have what it requires in terms of internet. We have more than enough, if I can say. For Nairobi campus, we are running on 100 Mbps. At the River campus, we are running on 100 Mbps. I know when you request for more, still the demand increases. But I can say that in relative checking with other universities, apart from University of Nairobi and these other big universities like Kenyatta University, if we compare ourselves with a university like Strathmore, we find that we are much ahead in terms of the capacity that we have acquired for internet.
Can you tell me what are the challenges you face in your day-to-day activities? Like one of the major challenges in which you face?
One of the challenges, if you check on that screen, it's a monitoring platform which tells me when links are up and when links go down. Where you see red, it means that there's more connectivity. And actually, having that number of connectivity is down, there's a problem. One of the major challenges as a network administrator I face on daily basis, actually, and running this entire university in terms of network infrastructure, is the link uptime. We are doing a construction, actually, as a country, from I think at the river towards Machakos, and you see the medium of communication in terms of internet is through the fiber and fiber, which is actually underneath the ground. When it comes to construction, there's the timbering of those cables which are running underground along the roads. Right now, as we talk, we have no connection to the river campus. Those guys are down. Why? And it has been like that every now and then. Because the guys who are doing the construction do away with our cables.
In terms of the Daystar network and internet system, do you think we have room for improvement, or are we fully, let's say, like maximized all our resources in terms of the internet, or is still room for more improvement?
Every year we slot a budget for improvement in terms of internet capacity. This financial year, we have set a particular budget estimate to see whether we can increase in terms of budget, because that one goes with demand. Also on devices, we also ensure that, and we also work every year to see what new devices on the market can ensure that at least we get speed and a throughput in terms of our connectivity. That one is a continuous process that we normally work on. So we can't say that we have reached. We keep on improving what we have.
When you interact a lot with students, are there cases whereby students present you with problems? Let's say, I'll give an example about the campus portal. Let's say when the campus portal, the systems go down, what is the process that usually taken? Because we have some cases whereby students say that they've gone like 2 weeks without accessing their campus portals, and others, even their computer account labs are locked. So on that issue, what can you say? What causes the problems, and are there ways those problems can be avoided?
System will always go down. But what we usually try to maintain is the 999. A 999 is a 99.999 uptime in terms of system availability. Sometimes you find that it is beyond our reach to ensure that the systems are up. Right now, somebody trying to access the portal, it's down. Why? because of the fiber that has already been cut. That one is beyond my reach. It now goes to another level of a service, external service provider who has to bring up that system. In case we find that the problem which is running on our systems is internally, we have enough team within the department that we work hand in hand to ensure that at least even if it is down, it doesn't go beyond the expectation of the clients. So you will not find a time when the system is down and a week is over. When you find it is spanning to that kind of it must be a serious problem which is beyond the internal reach, and so we have to rely on an external service provider to check where the problem is originating from.
Anakwambia tafuta lighting bado.
Daystar University, supposedly the best communication school in East Africa, but is it really? As in, for facts, Jusi tunafaa as in si ndio the leading communication school, tunafaa kuwa na some very strong Wi-Fi connection, but that's not the case. As in, our Wi-Fi is so bad up in here. I fed up with our Wi-Fi. Need to Y. Imagine you don't even have an FI for that. Anyway, for this, I ain't joking with y'all. Hapa kuna watu fulani, they can attest. Daystar Wi-Fi, Ian.
Very horrible.
So Daystar Wi-Fi.
There's no Wi-Fi in Daystar.
As in, imagine. And our major is? What's our major?
Communication.
Imagine. We are doing communication and the Wi-Fi is just too messy. Ngoja kwanza. Unafaa kufika like 6th floor and above. Now that's where Wi-Fi inakuanga. Kama daro zako zinakuanga first floor to that floor since first year, brother penda comps lab. Anyway, that's it from Daystar local reporting. One minute.
One thing I can say is lack of know-how may result to systems not functioning. You cannot drive a car if you don't know how to drive it. So you cannot blame the car doesn't move. You blame yourself, you don't have the skills to. Sometimes you find that students, they don't know how to approach the technology in terms of you bring a new system which is fully functional, but you find that you don't know where to start to gain access to the portal. So if you don't know how to gain access to the portal, what happens? You say the system is not working.